1st of July has now passed, and we are working fully with the consumer duty rules. Now, you probably almost certainly don't need a reminder of the 4 key outcomes under consumer duty, but I'm going to give you them anyway and look at a couple of ways in which we can help to fulfill the requirements of 2 of those outcomes. So those 4 outcomes, the products and services outcomes, the price and value outcome, the consumer understanding outcome, and the consumer support outcome. I'm going to concentrate on a couple of ways, as I said, that I think we can help with fulfilling the price and value outcome requirement and the consumer support outcome. So how can we do that? Well, it's probably something of a statement of the obvious, but I'd encourage advisors to incorporate a consideration or reconsideration of the following 2 simple actions as positive contributors to fulfilling those 2 consumer duty outcomes or achieving those outcomes, the price and value outcome and the consumer support outcome. Right, tip number 1, deliver regular saw this and thought of you style updates to your clients. These could simply focus on reminders or explanations of developments in the tax and financial context in which you are likely to be giving advice and which are likely to be of relevance to particular clients. So focused and specifically relevant to the client's circumstances, which only you can know, of course, by having that deep relationship with your client. Technical Connections FYI communicator service was designed to help with this. So if you haven't used this, don't already use this, do have a look at it. It was designed before consumer duty was conceived, but its foundation was effectively anchored to a couple of those consumer duty outcome requirements. Its foundation was client communication best practice, but now it has the added potential benefit of providing clear, focused and evidenced value of consumer support. So the value of the relationship and evidence value of support. Second tip is, in addition to an overall, at least once a year financial review, complete financial review with your clients, consider offering additional health checks on particular aspects of a client's financial planning strategy throughout the year. For example, a tax health check, which of course doesn't have to be carried out at the end of a tax year, arguably should be carried out much earlier and will be better carried out much earlier. A protection health check, business or personal, depending on your client's circumstances, an intergenerational health check. All of those things can be really, really helpful and relevant to your client and have a clear identity. They'll be memorable and deliver evidenced value that you have considered your client's particular circumstances, discuss those circumstances with them with a view to discovering gaps in their financial well-being, which you can help to solve with your understanding of their situation and what can be used to deploy to make their circumstances better. Another way of delivering recorded and evidence good outcomes, and as a result, great value.